Hello, everyone. Thanks so much and welcome back. Happy almost New Year. I hope you are well and ready to cross over into 2019, really refreshed and sharp. All day yesterday was spent running circles of elevation and empowerment for folks. Those programs are growing and growing. I've been doing them for the last several years. And some of you listening were not able to make it. So I want to be able to share with you the same program that I took them through. I can tell you before you start, please get yourself 3 or 4 sheets of paper, blank paper, and you're going to need a pen. You can feel free to stop this program at any time because it's probably something you're going to want to run through twice. But after this express program, you will have a beautiful guide map for 2019 to keep you fresh, flowing, and just moving toward your hopes, wishes, dreams, goals very powerfully. So again, stop the program if you need to, and please go get your pen or pencil, and you need 3 or 4 clean sheets of paper. And I'm going to take you through the same worksheets. These are worksheets that I took the individuals through yesterday. Okay, so the first question that you're going to answer. And I love this program because it really gives you an opportunity to be thoughtful about what you want to leave behind and what you want to carry with you. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, what is your greatest lesson that you want to bring forward from 2018? What is your greatest lesson? All right. My greatest lesson was follow your instincts, girl. Follow that gut instinct. It's right every time. So I want you to write down what is your greatest lesson of 2018. Stop the program and answer that question and hit play again when you're done. All right. Fantastic. Welcome back to the program. The next question that I want to ask you is, are you fully embracing your power today? Are you seated in the full strength of your power? Now, you can answer this in 2 different ways. You can give a simple yes or a no. But what I encouraged people to do yesterday was answer it based on percentage wise. What percentage of your personal power and empowerment do you feel you're seated in? Is it 10%? Is it 100%? If it's a low number, it's great news because that means you've got lots of territory to cover and get excited about. If it's a high number, then your focus this year is on holding your momentum. Please stop the program and answer that question. Am I embracing my empowerment and power today? You can also answer it based on percentage. Please stop the program and answer that question. Okay, wonderful. Welcome back. On a new sheet of paper, what I'd like you to do is draw a line down the middle of the paper. Draw a line down the middle of that paper so it's going to give you 2 sides to the paper, 2 columns. On column 1, the first column, I want you to write down what I can control, what I'm very clear that I can control, and what I'm very clear that I can't control. Okay. I think you're going to find it very interesting if you just take your time with this. When I fill this out, I just had 1 item under what I can't control, and that was anything outside of me, people, places, circumstances. I've become very clear over the years that I can't control that. But what I can control, my goodness, that was just a long list. My attitude, my personal narrative, I can control. I can certainly control the energy that I place into loving my family, my friends, building this phenomenal platform. See, I had about 20 things under the list of what I can control. Please stop the audio program now and generate that list in the 2 columns, what I can control and what I can't control. All right. Our next sheet of paper, on top of that paper, I want you to write energy flow sheets. Energy flow sheets. Okay. So you're going to create 3 columns on this sheet of paper. In other words, you're going to draw 2 lines down the sheet, which is going to give you a total of 3 columns. Okay. In that first column, you're going to write active energy. That second column, you're going to write down the word passive energy. And that third column, no energy. I love energy flow sheets. I love energy flow sheets because it really clarifies where your energy is going and how it's flowing. Under active energy, you're going to create a listing of the hobbies, ideas, people, places, things that you really want to focus on. You want to give active energy. Give you some examples under active energy. I wrote my family and friends. I wrote active energy under growing spiritually. That's getting a lion's share of my energy in 2019. I wrote active energy under reading. I want to be reading more books in 2019. I wrote active energy under building out the platform, getting the message out more clearly, concisely. So you see where I'm going. I had about 7 things under active energy. Okay. Passive energy, how you define that is it's not necessarily negative or positive. It's just passive. These are the people, ideas, places, thoughts. You don't really put energy into them, but you're not actively working to take energy out. It's just very passive, neutral, if you will. And then under no energy, that's just the thoughts, the ideas, and in some instances, the people that you are just extracting energy from this year because it just doesn't make any sense. And I'll tell you, some years ago, my no energy listing was much more than it is now. It was longer than it is now. I think I had 1 or 2 things under no energy this year because over the years, if it doesn't make sense, it's not gratifying, it's not lovely, it's not uplifting. And even more importantly, it's negative. I just don't want to even go in that direction. So stop the audio program now, and I want you to create your listing. Where is your active energy going? That's 1 column. Where is your passive energy going? And where have you decided I'm just not going to put any energy into it? Please stop the program now and fill out your energy flow sheet. Okay, wonderful. Next, I want you on that last sheet of paper, I want you to write down your goals. I'm going to ask you for the sake of this program to start with 3 goals. It may end up being 15, but start with 3 major goals that you must accomplish in 2019. And then under the 3 goals, I want you to put 3 very specific action items. 3 very specific action items that you will use to accomplish those particular goals. So one of my major goals this year is to form more substantial connections. And you hear connections, you automatically think business-wise, and that's really not it. More substantial connections within my community, within myself. So one of the things that I have created, it's called CCC, Caring Connection Calendars. And this is where you create a calendar that you fill 9 months out. You're going 9 months out. You're scheduling your doctor's appointments. You're scheduling your lunches with friends. You're scheduling your trips. You do it 9 months out so you always have something to look forward to. You cultivate and fill in that Caring Connection calendar. You can fill it in all year long, but to start, I really want you to go 9 months worth. Get those vacations planned in advance, get those outings with friends and family planned in advance, and it really keeps a crisp momentum to your life. So that was action item 1. I'm just about completely done filling in that Caring Connection calendar, that preliminary 9 months, and I'm excited about it. And then for number 2, I put some very specific goals with partnering with community organizations to push some initiatives forward. And then lastly, number 3 is the goal for increased mentorship. So I just given you some ideas on specifics that I listed, but under each of those 3 goals, you need to write down 3 specific steps that you're going to use to really reach to really reach that goal that you've set out for. So please stop the program and complete that now. All righty. Welcome back. And lastly, this is really my favorite part of the New Year's program, the Clarity program, is creating a theme for your 2019. Last year, my theme was release inhibition and slay the dragon. And it was just beautiful and just worked for me so well. And the theme should really be something that can be a pep talk for you when you need it, an inspirer when you're on the go and just want to infuse your motivation. This year, my theme is easy and connected. I'm not doing any more strife and strain. If it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel easy, it doesn't feel right, I'm walking away from it. And I'm really just gravitating toward connections that feel good, righteous, uplifting. So that's my theme, easy and connected. Go for it, girl. So I'd like you to stop the program and please generate your theme for the year. And then I have a final message for you in just a bit when you come back. Okay, beautiful. Welcome back. My last message for you is this, and it's really a message about keeping yourself out of dark, dingy, depressed places this year. And I'll tell you, I had an epiphany. This came to me some years ago, and it's been a great source of elevation for me. I firmly believe that thoughts can come in, and if they're framed properly in our minds, can really lead to breakthrough moments. And this thought dropped in. I know it came from God. I know it came from God. And I was sitting there in somewhat of a depressed and anxious stupor, and it all just rushed in on me. Wow, isn't this interesting? I'm in a depressed and anxious stupor. I am in a depressed and anxious stupor. No one else. There is no one else here with me. I have jumped on a roller coaster of emotion and I'm riding this sucker alone. This is like a seriously fast and ferocious, lots of flips. I'm riding this alone. You know why I'm riding it alone? Because no one can join me. No one wants to join me on this. And it really just downloaded in my spirit that you can go to these places if you want, but you will always go to them alone. You can go down the rabbit hole and you can sit at the bottom and no one can come in there for you. The best they can do is maybe dangle a little carrot from up top, send you some chips. How you doing? Hope you get out of there. So these are very intimate places that we decide. It's a decision that we decide to go into these spirals, and you can do it. But I would stress to you again, the best anyone can do is maybe kind of give you a pep talk, wave hello, but it's a self-imposed type of miniature hell. And if you're going to choose that, why not choose to go to the museum, to a symposium? Why not choose to read a book? That would feel better to your spirit. Why not choose to order a snack, a pizza, a sandwich? Why not choose to go take a walk? Why not choose to volunteer? That would feel a lot better than sitting in a black hole. Why not choose to sit outside and look at the miracle of the billions and billions of plants that are available for you? Why not choose to take up a new hobby? So you see where I'm going with this? These are places that you will necessarily sit alone. So my wish for you is that you just don't go to them anymore. You just say, I've hit the smart rock. Sheila put something on my mind. I'm just not going to go to them anymore. And it just makes a lot of sense when you sit and think about it. What you can count on in 2019 from me, you can count on some more inspiring messages. I've got your back. I'm seated firmly in the saddle. Everyone is in very excellent hands. I thank you for your support, and I'll connect with you soon.